Imagine a world where your business has you working less and less hours, but thriving at the same time. So, in just a few years, the way that we interact with our customers, the way that we run our business is likely to change. Are you in a position to adapt for 2025? Hey, if we haven't met, I'm Elise Cartwright. I'm an online marketing coach and I specialize in helping my amazing people figure out human design, email marketing, and publishing and how that all interrelates in their business. And I'm beyond excited for today's video. So today we are going to dive into the top trends that you definitely want to pay attention to as we head into 2025. Ready? Let's go. Now, I know that you know that AI is a massive thing right now, and I don't see that changing as we head into 2025. It's not really a buzzword anymore. And in 2025, if you aren't using some aspect of AI, then you potentially are going to leave money on the table because those people who are using it as part of their business strategy are going to do things a little bit faster. And that's where I really see AI helping us the most. So it's going to allow us to enhance our customer experiences. And really, that's what it's all about. Using AI to support you in your business, not using it to necessarily run your business. So you can use AI to do things like having a chatbot on your website so that you don't have to be there all the time. Using it to craft personalized recommendations based on your own content, your own offers. Imagine the power of someone being able to search and find something that meets their goals and it's your content. You don't have to lift a finger. And finally, data analysis, right? Who doesn't need data? I'm a huge fan in understanding data and making decisions based on that data, but I don't always know how to analyze. And AI allows us to do that really easily and really simply. All you need to do is make sure that you're tracking the right data. So the best way to approach AI is to imagine it being a virtual VA. And a VA is a virtual assistant, but this is a virtual assistant that can literally help you do things like analyze customer data, help you come up with product recommendations, help you create automated interactions with your audience based on what they are looking for. It's almost like having a Google search within your own website. But now it's presenting offers and blog posts and other things based on what your audience is actually looking for. That's the power of AI, and it's definitely something that you're going to want to start incorporating more as we head into 2025. Now, I'm curious, what AI tool are you using right now? And what AI tool are you most excited about adding into your business as you head into 2025? Comment below. So then the next trend that I want to talk about is personalized email marketing. Now, I am someone that is on the email marketing bandwagon. I love email. It's where I spend all of my time. I'm very anti being on social media. So all of my presence happens inside my email. So how can you utilize email marketing as we go into 2025? Well, it's all about personalization. And really that just boils down to segmentation. How clearly defined are your segments? How well do you understand the different journeys that your customers are taking or that your potential customers are taking? And when you start to segment, this allows you to personalize every single email that goes out. And what I mean by that is that's beyond the hey first name, right? This is personalization based on what they're looking for, aka the actions that they've actually taken inside every single email that you send out. And every time they take an action, that can trigger something else. It could trigger an email sequence, it could trigger an entire funnel that takes them to, you guessed it, your offers. And that's the whole point of email marketing, is honestly being able to automate all the things so that you don't have to actively be presenting the opportunity for people to buy from you in any given moment. You can automate that entire process. So it's not just about selling though, right? It's about increasing engagement too. And you are going to see more and more personalization happening inside emails. So beyond the first name, you can do things like add a personalization to subject lines. You can add personalization to your PSs. And obviously you can personalize it as much as you want based on the actions that someone takes. So if email marketing is something that you are wanting to increase as we go into 2025, definitely make sure that you're a part of the Cultivate membership. We dive deep into email marketing in a big way. I walk you through lots of different evergreen things that you can set up. And right now, if you join, you will also unlock access to the Beyond Social Selling live bootcamp coming January 2025. So more details below around how you can join us, or simply go to hustleandgrew.com/TCMYT. And you'll get all the deets. When you start to focus in on personalizing your emails, you're also going to start to see an increase in your open rates and your click rate. Those are the two most important things because those lead to more sales. They also lead to people responding to your email. So make sure that email marketing is on your plan for 2025. Now, this next trend is something that you might have seen, but you might not have labeled it, and it's called micro learning. Now, I'm a huge fan of this, and I've been doing this for a while, and it's just a gentle reminder. Our customers are busy, right? They're running their lives, they're doing whatever it is that they're doing. They are constantly looking for solutions to their problems. The key is understanding that because they're busy, they don't have a lot of time to go and solve all their problems all at once. Enter micro learning. So think of this as bite-sized trainings, mini workshops, mini courses, short hot seat style mastermind calls, that type of thing. Something that can literally be watched and implemented within 15 minutes all the way up to 60 minutes. That's micro learning. Wondering what micro learning is all about? Well, it goes beyond just micro courses. You can take this and transition it into audio courses too. Now, I have a really clear example of this called the Welcome Email Experience. It's an audio training. It is 40 minutes in total, and it is all delivered via audio. And it is a micro learning because on top of that, it also has an expiry date, right? The person, in order to keep lifetime access to the training, needs to complete the actual training in a set period of time. Otherwise, they lose access. So not only is micro learning something that is coming up in 2025, but also forcing functions. And what I mean by that is a forcing function literally forces you to take action in a time where you might just have grabbed a free thing and left it sitting on your virtual shelf. So when you combine micro learning with forcing functions, you're not only going to increase people finishing the things that they grab from you, but you're also going to see an increase in sales because now that someone has completed something, they're ready for the next step. So make sure that you think about how you can incorporate micro learning into your plans for 2025. Quick question. Have you yourself experienced micro learning? Are you someone that loves to go through something that's really quick, really easy to implement? Or do you prefer longer form content? Do you prefer longer form learning? Comment below and let me know what your preference is. Finally, I want to talk about social media alternatives. I think we can all agree that as we move into 2025, we're moving off the main platforms. So it's not necessarily that social media is bad. It's just that the existing platforms are currently geared towards an algorithm that supports and rewards people who are doing nefarious things, right? So trolls, scammers, spammers, all of those types of people or all of those types of businesses are rewarded by the algorithm. So what can you do? Well, obviously you can just get off social media altogether. Hello, that's been my plan. I still have a presence, but I'm not posting or sharing content there. Beyond automated things like when a blog post goes live, post to my Facebook page, right? That's it. Just having a presence. And that's just because if someone is new to your world, they're going to go and check those places first. And as we transition into 2025, more and more people are becoming dissatisfied with social media. So what can you do instead? What are the alternatives? So what you want to do is focus on emerging platforms, platforms that are still social in nature, still about connection, but also really favor privacy, really favor free speech, right? Whatever it is that you resonate with, you look for those platforms. So there are some that you can check out called MeWe, Minds, and Vero. Those are some emerging platforms. Rumble is another. And it really just comes down to, where do you want to be hanging out online? What does that look like? Now, obviously, email marketing is my preferred alternative. You also need a visibility strategy. And so if you don't want to be on Instagram and if you don't want to be on Facebook, then where are you going to be visible to your audience? Now, you can choose to do something like have a YouTube channel, or you could choose to have something like a blog post. You might also benefit from looking at alternative platforms like the ones we just talked about. So for example, MeWe is a privacy first social network. So it's a really great space if you and your audience really value privacy, but also value connection. So there's also other options like Discord, Clubhouse. You can do things like that. You can create your own private communities, right? You can do that on Circle. I personally do that on Heartbeat. That's where the Cultivate membership lives. Every private community that I have, which is paid, lives on Heartbeat. And it's such a distraction-free space. So you also get to do things like that. Create your own communities based on what works for you. So as we head into 2025, pay attention to these trends and pick one to focus on for yourself. Now, personally, I'm going to be focusing on email marketing. It is pretty much all the things that I do. And in some upcoming episodes, I'm really going to focus in on how you can use email marketing to get off social media, to get off having to be present on those platforms where you have to dance to an algorithm. Instead, we can do things in a way that's more aligned, that's easy and fun for us over the side, and then we can just simply focus on doing the things that we enjoy, right? Focus on doing those components. So you're going to see a video popping up on your screen right now, and that is going to be the next step for you. Otherwise, have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll chat with you soon.